You're ignoring the biggest investor in your life, and I can prove it in one sentence. Every 2 weeks, someone deposits a serious amount of money into your account, expects nothing in return except your time, and you're treating them like an ATM instead of a venture capital firm. That someone is your employer. And before you mentally check out, no, this isn't a love your job speech. This is about realizing you've been signing investment terms without reading the term sheet. I've spent years watching people accidentally build wealth while insisting they're just getting by. Meanwhile, others with the same salary stay stuck forever. The difference isn't discipline, it's framing. Your employer isn't just paying you a salary, they're funding you Inc. And the deal they're offering would make Silicon Valley founders cry. The problem is, you're walking past free capital every single year because the benefits portal looks boring. Let me show you what you're actually leaving on the table. Let's start with the most aggressive example of free money in modern life, the 401k match. Your company says, for every dollar you put in, we'll add a dollar, up to say 5 or 6% of your salary. That's not a benefit. That's a guaranteed 100% return on investment the moment the money hits your account. Find me a hedge fund that can promise that. You can't. That person would be arrested for fraud. And yet, this is the insane part, about 1/3 of employees don't contribute enough to get the full match. They're literally declining free money because they can't afford to invest right now. That's like turning down a client who wants to pay you double because you're busy trying to make more money. The logic is completely backward. When you skip the match, you're not being cautious. You're rejecting a capital injection from an investor trying to fund your escape plan. Now let's talk about the most misunderstood account in personal finance, the HSA. Money goes in pre-tax. It grows tax-free, and if you use it for medical expenses, it comes out tax-free. That's not a benefit. That's a legal tax loophole with a user manual nobody reads. Most people treat their HSA like a checking account for band-aids and copays. They're using a Ferrari to drive to the mailbox. The real strategy is boring and extremely effective. You max the HSA, you don't touch it, you pay medical expenses out of pocket, and you let that account compound quietly for decades. By retirement, you've built a pile of tax-free money while everyone else is still arguing with the IRS. You didn't find a secret investment, you just used the benefits your employer already offered. And that's the pattern here. This isn't about earning more, it's about extracting everything you're already owed. Here's the shift. Your job isn't the thing holding you back. Your job is the investor. Your paycheck isn't the goal, it's seed funding. Your benefits aren't boring paperwork. They're grants, matches, and tax shelters hiding in plain sight. Most people treat their employer like an ATM. They take the base salary, ignore the rest, and wonder why wealth never shows up. The people who get ahead do something quieter. They extract every dollar, they deploy it deliberately, and they leave only when the math says they can. You don't quit your job to be free. You use your job to buy freedom. And the wild part, your employer already agreed to help you do it. You just have to stop ignoring the investor.